If you have ever wondered how top creators get that buttery smooth scroll-stopping energy in their videos, you are in the right place. Today, I am going to walk you through Editing 101 with 10 essential hacks that you can use in literally any editing software. Whether you are filming on your phone or editing on a high-end desktop, and regardless of whether it is short or long form, these tricks translate perfectly. First, a quick reality check. The specific app you choose doesn't have to be some holy grail of technology to make you viral. CapCut, InShot, Premiere Rush, or Descript. None of these tools alone will magically make your content take off, so just pick what feels easiest. If you enjoy a minimal interface, stick with a minimal tool. But if you need that deep, granular control, then go desktop. The mechanics I am about to share work everywhere, so focus on the technique rather than the software. Also, you do not need to use every single hack in one video, as more edits does not automatically equal better content. Pick a couple you like, build your own signature vibe, and then iterate, because great editing is always built on great content. Fancy transitions won't fix weak footage, thin ideas, or bad audio, so nail the basics first and then decorate later. Alright, let's start with the very first move every editor needs to know, which is the split and trim. Upload your footage, scrub through the timeline, and split out the pauses, the ums, the flubs, and all those awkward beats. Trim or delete them, because clean raw footage becomes a clean timeline, and clean timelines make your cuts feel snappy. Do this right away when you import your clips, and I promise you will save so much time later in the process. Hack 2 is the jump cut, which is simple, iconic, and still one of the best ways to keep the pace moving. Jump cuts condense time and keep the viewer's attention without being disorienting or dizzying. The easiest way to make one is exactly what we just discussed, which is to split the clip and then nudge it in. Zooming the clip slightly makes the cut feel intentional, so use jump cuts for talking heads or to tighten up B-roll. Hack 3 is slow zooms, which add a subtle cinematic drama to your footage without overdoing the effect. Think of it as a visual exhale, just a gentle move from a slightly wide shot to a tighter crop. Use it on intros, key points, or B-roll to create mood, as every modern editor has this in one form or another. Hack 4 is changing speed, using either slow motion or a time-lapse to manipulate how the audience perceives time. Slow things down to sell a moment, or speed them up to show a process unfolding before your eyes. Time-lapses are perfect for showing a long workflow, but slow-mo makes a split second feel intentional and weighty. I prefer recording at normal speed and adjusting in post because it gives me maximum flexibility for the final cut. Hack 5 is using grid or stacked clips, which is a timeless trend for vertical content creation. Take horizontal clips and layer them into a 2x2 grid or stack 2 videos to create instant visual contrast. It is a great way to repurpose footage and create pattern interruptions so the viewer does not get bored. Hack 6 is text on screen and captions, which you absolutely should not sleep on because placement changes everything. Use text for hooks, to highlight key points, or to make your content accessible to those watching without sound. Vary your caption styles. Maybe use big bold headers at the top or smaller text at the bottom for emphasis. Keep it tasteful, because my rule of thumb is no more than 3 distinct text styles per video to avoid looking amateur. Hack 7 is sound effects, because a subtle click, swipe, or typing sound makes transitions feel crisp and alive. Sound sells motion, so use clicks for UI reveals, camera shutter sounds for screenshots, or analog noises for flavor. Match the sound to your brand vibe, as the goal is always to complement the visuals, not shout over them. Hack 8 is green screen overlays, and you do not actually need to record with a green screen to use the effect. Film yourself normally, then add a background in the edit, which is perfect for presenting slides or breaking up monotony. The trick is to position yourself so you are part of the presentation but not hogging all of the screen real estate. Hack 9 is B-roll and picture-in-picture, which is the storytelling glue that illustrates what you are saying. Use picture-in-picture when you want to keep the speaker visible but show a demo or a screenshot at the same time. Do not just listen to the audio, watch the preview and line things up visually because timing is absolutely everything. Hack 10 is to watch, tweak, and respect timing, which is more of a mindset than a single technical trick. Look at your layers, check where captions stop, and move audio effects a few frames until it feels perfectly right. Think of edits as seasoning for your content. A pinch too much and it is overwhelming, but just right and everything tastes better. Before we wrap up, let's have some real talk on tools and why I think Vizard is a game changer for creators. Vizard is not trying to replace your editor, but it automates the parts that eat the most time, like finding viral moments. It clips long-form content into ready-to-post edits, helping you publish consistently without the manual grind. The 3 features I want you to remember are auto-editing viral clips, auto-scheduling, and the content calendar. If you are the kind of creator sitting on hours of footage but struggling to post shorts, this completely flips the equation. Think of Vizard as a smart assistant that handles the grunt work, leaving you to focus on the creative strategy. You do not have to migrate your whole workflow overnight. Just use it to generate clips and polish them in your favorite editor. If you want me to do a follow-up video comparing workflows, drop a comment and I will show you the side-by-side results. Which of these editing hacks are you going to try next? And are you ready to finally trim that raw footage? If you liked this deep dive, hit subscribe for more content coming up, including voiceover, scripting, and talking head tutorials. I will see you in the next episode, so go make something awesome, and I will talk to you very soon.